That's 2 golden Rabid Saurolisks, dude. And a Rivendare. This is pretty much perfect.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
If I hit the Saurolisk off Yogg, we'll play this game out. If I don't, we're gonna concede. Oh! Okay, cool. It's our Saurolisk game. Nice. All right. So we got the Rabid Saurolisk. Kick things off nice and spicy here. Let's see if we can build towards this. So, you know, we don't necessarily have to be beast specifically early on. We can build Death Rattle too to support this card as well, right? This is the problem though, right? It loses, well, it ties here, thankfully. But it loses a lot of early rounds to tokens, and that been a tide caller, right? It just would have been a loss, so. Level up on 2 to use the Yogg button on 5. Most important in the early game is not trying to play for your build, it's playing for raw stats and quality minions, so. No need to freeze. That would reduce my odds of finding a tier 2 unit. Oh my god, double Saurolisk for Patchwork. Oh man, that's not good. Okay, so that, I mean, this is how today's gonna be, right? Everybody's gonna be competing for the same heroes and resources and stuff. So, actually, 2 great Death Rattles here. The only thing I don't want to hit off my button is Pogo Hopper. That's the only like kind of non-synergistic card. Okay, cool. Do we want to play for Wrathweaver or do we just go Mecharoo? I think we're just gonna go Mecharoo to support the Saurolisk, right? Wrathweaver is not something I really want to build into anyway. This makes the Saurolisk already really nasty. Man, it's a 6/4 thanks to the Yogg buff and now double buffs there. That's really cool. That feels good. Do you edit your videos? I do. I use Adobe Premiere Pro.
You can win this thing.
It's pretty standard for video editing. There's a few others, but I think most folks use Premiere at this stage. Okay. Seems like we're good to go here. Oh, why don't I have Bob's Buddy turned on? And my overlay. Where is my Hearthstone Deck Tracker overlay for Battlegrounds? Oh god, sorry. I don't know where that is. Why isn't that working? Oh my god. Shut up. Normally I would hit the button here, right? Because you wanna get those stats. But I think since we can guarantee the stat and the incredibly high quality minion of Spawn is off anyway, and the double, I mean this is just too obvious. Wow. This is sort of perfect. Okay. So next turn, we can tier up, roll, and Yogg, just hit the random tier 3, unless we see like a triple or just something. It's really obviously good. All right, looking like a good fight here for us. Divine Shield actually could be a little hairy now. No, we're fine. We can't lose, right? Oh, we do lose. Never mind. Take it back. Divine Shield's OP. We do lose. Wow. That's the worst. All right, let me see if I can get Deck Tracker working here. It seemed to make a freak out sound. I'm not sure what happened. Like to see some Bob's Buddy action. Oh my god. Do I actually not tier up here and just buy these doubles down? Yeah, I think we're gonna go full Saurolisk here. Screw the hero power, screw Yogg. Oh my god. This is the dream game. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. We may just be able to ride Saurolisk to the end. I don't know. Okay, another Saurolisk player. Everybody knows where the real card's at here with Saurolisk. I love it. All right, his Saurolisks are dead. Mine are alive. That's me doing, right? Auto win. Oh, nice trade. Thank you. Thank you for that little bonus buff. I wonder how I'm gonna fare. I haven't been playing a ton of Battlegrounds lately, but we are playing on my EU account, which has a decided like 2,000 lower MMR. We're playing at like 6,500 right now, and I'm normally 85, and I've peaked at 9,200, I think, or so. 9,250 is my highest. So I wonder if we'll have a little less difficulty against players at 2,000 lower MMR. Sure, we still won't like always win, but I have a feeling we'll more easily top 4, right? Seems like it wouldn't be too hard to top 4. Yeah, man. Right now, the Sensei does feed into my Mecharoo a little. I mean, that's certainly not something I care about long term. I don't have any Divine Shield support for Draconid. I'm gonna take the Sensei and I'm gonna roll here. And if I see anything remotely interesting, I may. Oh, the Soul Juggler is actually pretty interesting. Not really long term though. No, I'm just gonna roll again. Or chill. The Sensei's as good as that. Oh my god. guess. Is it too late to try to start scaling again? I really like the selfless hero regardless. I can't believe I'm freezing a board full of tier 1 units this late into the game, but I'm starting to wonder if it's worth it. Everybody's taking Sauralisks too, so it has this sort of counter potential that's not normally something you see, but when you know everybody's taking Saurolisk and you can get even more, maybe locking out their triples, right, and locking out their potential is worth quite a bit as well. I feel like I definitely have the biggest Sauralisks. No question about that. Can't lose here, thankfully. The one bad thing about Saurolisk scaling is they don't deal a lot of damage, right? It's exactly like Murlocs in some cases. Murloc's a little better at dealing damage now with Dolphins and stuff, but okay, I think this is pretty big commitment, to be honest, but like I said about locking out other people's builds, I think it's kind of cool. I actually think that makes it fairly interesting. I'm just gonna start cycling buffs now. Gonna ditch this double. Grab that piloted shredder. I can actually roll one more time if I think I could find a better death rattle, but we're only tier 3, so we're not actually that likely to find a better death rattle, right?
That's what I would have picked.
Okay, that's actually. I thought I was gonna buy the. Selfless hero, but I guess I didn't. I don't know. Might be too late now. Now I think I'm playing for triples again. Okay. We have another triple on the Saurolisk. We have another triple on the Spawn and Azoth. So this is ridiculous. The +2/+2 scaling is actually pretty significant. Just cycling death rattles like battle cries almost, you know. Oh my, what's going on with this board? It's gone tall, but not very wide, right? So these divine shields could be problematic though. Security Rover is pretty nasty. It's a good divine shield pop. I don't know, we just have a lot of health though. A lot of stats. Ah, good trade. Okay, one for one at least. Didn't value trade over the 2/2. That was maybe the only time we were in trouble here. Cool. Fairly close despite having fewer minions, so I don't think we're scaling that hard on power level. I guess my deck tracker does not yet have Bob's Buddy implemented. I don't know why it's not even showing. Now it's showing a deck. All right, we need to tier up. We've been taking too long to tier up, right? We've been goofing around a little more than we're supposed to be, I think. I think we're gonna go ahead and grab the. Well, there's a lot of death rattle minions to choose from here, right? But I think we're gonna roll one more. We can sell the shredder and roll again and see if we can find a triple or just a better death rattle. Neither of which we found, so that means we're gonna roll again. And we can still sell and hit the button if we want, although we do not. Also, just no tier 4 units being offered. What in the world, man? Okay.
Terrible.
See who's going demons.
Good tippers.
Nobody. I think we can actually triple this out fairly easily. I'll just close it down and we'll figure it out later. Well, this board is positioned in a weird way with all these smaller minions first. Oh, I guess that's for the hyena, huh? That hyena might be a problem, but I do have this gigantic Saurolisk that could eat it, but he's got 2 really big Saurolisks as well. I don't know. I feel like we're in trouble here. Get a good trade. Not bad. Still feels like we're not going to get there, though. Minus some great trades. Minus some really... That's a good trade. That's a good trade. We tie it out. I'll take the tie, given that we tiered up and didn't improve our board at all. That's a good trade, I think.
The battle is really raging out there.
Replicating Menace. I'm not going to have the luxury of that. Saurolisk again, and this plays is for the tier 5. This is also a fantastic death rattle minion. It's good news. We can't technically afford it at the moment, but tier 5 might change that. Baron Rivendare? Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh god, no, what I want. I think we're gonna hold on the... Do we think Cleave is likely right now? Murlocs don't have Cleave generally, no. We should be fine on Cleave. That's 2 golden Rabid Saurolisks, dude. And a Rivendare. This is pretty much perfect. I do need to start tripling out for board space though, right? We're gonna run out of space here. I guess we're not really a beast build at all. We're kind of a death rattle build, which is maybe even a cooler way to play Saurolisk if you think about it, right? We may not actually be that much beast. We may go beast, shift into beast. Oh my god, she actually has Cleave. Oh no, it's fine because it's gonna get buffed enough, so it's okay, but I did not anticipate the cleave. Had this been the first minion that had attacked first, we would have lost our Baron, right? That would have been tough. This is a remarkably similar build. I don't know if I'm big enough here. I think I might have problems with this. Thankfully that died on the trade thanks to the buffs. This did not die though, so that exposes Baron Rivendare a little bit. Rivendare, we need you to live, bro. No! He died to. Oh, we're gonna win anyway, but he died to a meager 1-1. No. Lanternfoot, dude. Thanks, man, for the 2 months, dude. God, viewership is so much lower when we do Battlegrounds. Although maybe not. We've only been live 23 minutes. It's not that bad. Oh, baby. So I gotta think about tier 6 death battles. We have Gascoiler, which is pretty amazing. I think I'm just gonna tier up for lack of anything more interesting to do, and then we've got some pretty good rolls at 5 as well in the future. It seems like the meta's a little bit slower in this MMR bracket, right? So it feels like I have time to be a tad greedier than normal. Kangors is actually pretty legit with our Mechanoag, and of course another death rattle to buff our Saurolisks. Nadina, we don't have any synergies for, so Kangors it is. Okay.
Steady hand.
These are pretty big, guys. Actually, really big. This is a little bit risky from a board space standpoint. Gonna move the taunt as well, I think, just to be super duper safe. He's beast, so you know, a big Cave Hydra is not impossible. I'd like to ditch this and taunt the spawn on his op at some stage, right? Like, we don't really want this card anymore. It's just we didn't have anything better, and it's a taunt which has some value. Let's do it like no, that can't work. It's got to be like here. If this gets cleaved, though, I'm sad too. I guess I don't want the Saurolisk getting cleaved by one big Cave Hydra, but I don't suspect he'll have one big Cave Hydra if he does have any Cave Hydras, right? It's probably a normal size Cave Hydra, basically. All right, good buffs there. It's a pretty good Saurolisk Goldrin board, but no Baron. Fortunately, this did not die, but the Kangor's got a good trade anyway. All good. Oh, Baron keeps getting sniped, dude. Nothing's dying in time. I think we're okay, though. Seems like we just have a lot of stuff still alive. Big stuff at that. Okay. We win by 4. 9 damage dealt. Cool. You should see my 5K MMR matchups. Yeah, it definitely feels lower pressure than normal. I feel like we're just kind of doing our thing. We've rolled a lot. It does not feel like I'm putting a lot of work in here. I love the Anoio module on the Mechanoag. I think I also like Selfless Hero a little bit. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it'd be great late. It's really, really good with the Saurolisks, but is it going to be open, right, is one concern. Plus, I don't know. We have a lot of tier 5 units we could roll into right now. Well, maybe not that we'd buy, but I'm just saying we're, you know, buying a tier 1 unit at this stage feels a little weird. I think I'd like to buy a triple, maybe. Okay, we find the triple. That's pretty sweet. Now, unfortunately, I can't play this other one first to cycle a buff because there's nothing in my board that I'm willing to sacrifice. Double Sneeds, by the way, is actually pretty crazy. None of these are death rattles, but Foe Reaper I think is the best unit. I don't know if I'm even gonna use it right, but it's the best unit I think. I think we're gonna buy the Sneeds. I have taunt now thanks to the Anoio module, and the Sneeds is just crazy with Kangors, right? Just really, really good. So let's lock in the Sneeds. Positioning wise, a little iffy maybe, because these Saurolisks, despite getting buffed a lot, are starting to like occupy board space with this Death Rattle build. It's making me kind of iffy, right?
Watch out.
Making me kind of iffy. Cell imprisoned with new taunts. Cell and prisoner with new taunts. I don't know what you mean. I wanted to triple it, so if I'd sold it, I couldn't triple it, right? I'm not sure I totally understand what's being asked, but ooh, Murloc into Murloc. The synergies are real. I love it. So some great death rattle value this game. We finally got a good Baron. Baron didn't die early, and we're expressing a lot of Baron value here for once. some really good trades too. This 80 running into 12 health. Killed the Baron. Saved some health. Still, big damage though. Big 10 damage. Is no one running dragons? No one's. I don't know. The MMR is weird. We're at a low MMR, or lower. It's not really low, I guess. It's not fair to say low because a lot of people would be thrilled to be at 6,700 MMR, but it's a little lower for us for sure.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
We don't need another Spawn in Azoth, and soon I wonder Spawn in Azoth is something we could cut. It was helping the Mechanoegg a lot earlier. It's still just a big pile of stats. So I don't think we're urging to cut the Spawn in Azoth yet, but you have to ask yourself eventually if it's still worth holding, right? Okay, I think we're still fine here. It's fun to kind of diverge into Battlegrounds and see what's up. Even probably here at the cost of viewership, it seems, but that's okay. I like playing new stuff. We can lose some viewers. Some people are only constructed, I get it. No begrudging there. All right, we got another Baron build, but is it as good as ours? It's definitely more beast-centric, so I think it does scale better late, which makes me nervous. We might need to kill him now if we can, although I don't know if we'll be able to. This looks pretty good, and I did lose a spot there, unfortunately. He also kind of lost some value. He doesn't have any mechs, right? So his Kangors doesn't seem very good. I think we're actually doing fine. Yeah, we have a lot of big boys here. This Kangors, if it goes off, is going to be ridiculous. And it looks like it's very likely that, yeah, it's guaranteed now. Well, not guaranteed. It would have hit the Baron, I guess. Oh, my God. We're fine. What? Oh, my God. No, Kangor, don't do it. No, Kangor, don't kill yourself. They're still totally fine. Good God. He's dead. So that's good. We needed to kill him to make sure that he didn't come back and bite us later with that beast build. So the fact that we sniped him now is really valuable. And I gotta say, the stats on the Saurolisks, man, they aren't scaling very well right now because we're not cycling as much. We've kind of started to finalize our build a little bit, which means we aren't cycling as much, but it almost doesn't matter because they kind of got big enough anyway.
Lizard, my immersion. Lizards can't get rabies, only mammals.
Oh, Escher, is that true? Interesting. Maybe it's different in the World of Warcraft. Papa John, it's been really fun, man. It's, to be honest, I'm like kind of smurfing a little bit at a lower MMR, so that makes things perhaps a tad easier, but maybe it's time we commit to selling the Spawn in Azoth, guys. I do like how it really protects the Rivendare, though, by giving it a lot more stats. But I can cycle the Saurolisk into a lot more if I'm willing to sell off a unit and start playing these death rattles down. I actually don't think I'm going to. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's okay. I don't think I'm going to cycle them. I think getting the one cycle extra is not worth maybe giving up the Spawn in Azoth. We'll see if there's something I want to replace on board, but this is a good cycle for later. Maybe this... No, the Sneeds is not better right now. No, it's fine. We're gonna chill. We're kind of winning anyway, which is nice, thankfully. We're just not cycling a lot. Spawn of Azoth is basically right now an 18-18, right? Well, no, 16-16. Which I think is still, in the scheme of things, pretty important, and it just protects that Rivendare really nicely, which is what I really care about. Positioning wise, this is sort of perfect, because now we can Sneed Spade. Oh no, it doesn't die. Oh, that works out even better then. Perfect. Okay, so Sneeds is up first on the Kangors. That's good. Great minion rolls there again. Did lose the 16-16, but no worries. Oh no, we lost Baron too. It's a little less exciting. I think we're still fine though. Just a lot of stats on board. Yeah, it's like kind of close. The mid-round buff, I love it. It's great. I'm a little close. Pre-nerf Undertaker Battlegrounds. Basically, yeah, different starting stat line, but essentially the same effect. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I gotta say, man, there's a lot of death metal cycles here. Maybe we do cycle
Dexter
now.
said your ogling of his
This is
Instagram
really...
is what caused your stream to crash
It
yesterday.
was. It was. We couldn't handle the ogling. You're right, I think. All right, let's actually cycle some death battles here. This is sort of crazy. This is a lot of buffs, right? And we're fighting a ghost too, so we have some time to... Oh, we need to buy first. We have some time to cycle, basically. This is a pretty cool turn. These are getting very large. Oh my god. It's +4/+4 for turn, which is not insignificant, right? That's pretty awesome.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
Oh my god, they're so big. They scale really nicely, guys. Really, really nicely. I don't hate a Vermin Sensei cycle here either, since we're kind of out of cycles. So let's grab that. Let's buff this dude. It's clearly not as good as any Death Rattle, but we weren't going to be able to roll and buy anyway, so. We put in Sneeds here, or maybe just the Faux Reaper for now. I think the Faux Reaper for now, and then we'll figure it out next time.
I have been watching you for a long time now.
Oh my god, Super
I'm pretty
Chunk!
sure I got good at this game watching your strategies.
Awesome, dude. Thank you.
Keep on keeping on.
Oh god, I forgot to roll! Oh, I forgot to roll on that last sale. Oh, Super Chunk. It's not your fault, but I'm gonna blame you. It's not, dude. Thanks for the 1,000 bits, man. That's really nice. I don't know how you got good watching me, but I'm happy I helped at least a little, if I helped at all. That's good to know. The Beast is not ideal. Thankfully, it died before pulling out that. I mean, we're fine. We use not nearly enough stats. I do not think we would have been in nearly good a position at our normal MMR with this build and this strategy. I think this is a little slower than what would normally succeed, but that's okay. We're adapting to our current scenario, right? We're adapting. Super Chunk, thanks for the 1,000 bits, man. It's really nice. I'm just happy to have you here, dude. Appreciate the bits. Okay, Defender Vargas is pretty sweet. We could taunt up Sneeds and then buff with Strong Shell. Do I ever want to taunt up a Saurolisk? He's on max. I don't know if it would hurt anything. I am committing to buy a little bit here, but we have so much health we kind of can. We really don't even care that much, I think. This just gives me a pretty nice buff cycle on this guy. All right. I mean, there's a little bit susceptible to poisonous, but that's not a big concern on... Oh, he's not max. Why did I say max? He's beast. Either way, I mean, there's like maximum possibilities, but it's not likely. It's not the kind of prime example of what you'd expect to see. Could cycle these for just more buffs and finish on the Sneeds. I think I'm okay with that. It's a little worse against Cleave, by the way, which I guess I should have considered against Beast, but I thought it was Mex. I read Mex. So God only knows what it is. Kaboombot would be an okay cycle, but it's a little late now. We could try to hit the button for it, but I'm just going to roll and see if we can't find a triple instead, right? I think that's more interesting. Okay. Gonna put this first so that it's more likely to die and create space for the Sneeds, right? Because right now we have a bit of a spacing issue. Alright. Yeah, it's a lot of stats. I don't know. This may not be as trivial as it looks at first glance. I really wish that our big guy had died first. Ah, there, that helps. Didn't get it, but it helps. There we go. That helps a lot. Perfect trades there. I mean, he is getting the Rat Pack value, perhaps, here. That's actually a really good poisonous hit, even though there's a lot of dudes on board. And that's scary. That was a pretty important poisonous hit because... That's a good trade, too. That was just such a big Rat Pack, right? Like, killing that Rat Pack was not an easy or obvious thing to do. Mama Bear's down, so we win now. Yeah, it would be nice to kill this guy. I think we have a chance, right? We're at 5 and 8. That's 13, 14, and 5. Nope, we're at 19. Can't quite kill him, sadly. I mean, we did win pretty decisively, though, which is good news. It's maybe going to be hard for him to iterate on that a lot. And we still have some pretty big iterations on Baron Rivendare and tripling out some of the stuff. Speaking of which, I think we're going to take the time to tier up. I haven't played Syndragosa in a while that I can remember, but we have time to lose health, right? So we can be kind of greedy and make greedier decisions and play for these triples. And any new double as well, I think, is pretty valuable for us. Okay. Basically gonna freeze anything that's good. Baron, we freeze. Okay. Double Baron triple Baron would be amazing. Almost actually unnecessary. Like from a board space standpoint, I don't know if triple Baron actually ever really does much, but there's always a chance it high rolls you one time, and that's what matters, right?
Gunning for you. Watch out.
I bet these guys wish you would have conceded. Well, we hit the Saurolisk, you know, so we had to play it out. What can you do? Uh-oh! 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 no, countered. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. We're dead, I think. We're not dead, but we lose, I think. About to get murdered. Need to snipe something big. Well, that actually was a lot of health, so that works. Okay. Yep. We need to fix that problem somehow. We might have to add in like a.
Oh, it's okay.
My
We all hit
extra.
some bumps now and then.
Maybe I have to. I mean, just in case Syndragosa beats. I don't think Syndragosa is ever going to beat Finley for the record. Finley seemed considerably stronger to me. Although Finley may also get boomed by that zap. I'm gonna buy this Maexna just in case. It doesn't protect the Baron at the moment, but it does protect the Kangors at the moment. Although I don't even have space to do that, really, do I? This thing getting buffed up was a bit unfortunate. It's like I needed this to be my zero. Maybe I can grab another Mechano Egg. Let's actually not overcommit to that right now. We have time because we're fighting a ghost in the meantime, so we can make some decisions here. We could toss in a Bolvar to try to snipe a hit, but it's not, it's not guaranteed. And if I can triple this out, it makes it a little easier as well. I really want to triple this too. Like, yeah, Rice's Protector could do it as well, but you just lose something on board, right? We don't want to commit to that unless we know. And a little mechanical little 1/1 token dude too could do it. There's a handful of different things, but we have time. Like I said, we don't have to commit to that right now. I'm actually gonna grab this Mechano Egg because, well, it doesn't actually help though. Oh, never mind. It only helps on the front half, and if I could triple Baron. It's not. I was thinking it was a 0-8 for some reason, and that would help, but it's obviously not a 0-8. I don't like that freeze. Actually, I think that was a bad freeze now. Convinced that freeze wasn't worth it. Oh, terrible roll there. Not even a Divine Shield left to pop. I mean, we're still gonna own, but just a bad roll. Oh, actually. Oh no, Steam stack. That's good. Oh my God! Yeah, get all these 1/1s out of the way before the real fights commence. Like, we need the real fights here. I think Finley's gonna beat Syndragosa, but just because he had a lot of stats, and I don't think Syndragosa had that many stats, right? At least as I remember it. I can't look at the boards because I don't have Deck Tracker up, but oh, he didn't. Wow. Okay. Wow. If I buy this, it's not really enough. I hate that freeze. It was a bad freeze. Hellcat's not enough because he still attacks the next time. It has to be a Rice's Protector, a token. Oh my God. Oh man, this is still a really good buy though, right? I could just play 2 Barons now. Oh, that doesn't help though. It doesn't actually fix the problem. It helps a little because of Kangors, I guess, to be fair. Gas Spoiler too. It basically means Kangor survives. If one gets sniped, well, both get sniped because Zap has Wind Fury, right? He had Zap specifically that we're trying to counter. Handling Grandmother doesn't help. None of those help. All right, I'm gonna do this. It doesn't help the. Oh, what? Why did I didn't mean to hit that. I didn't mean to hit that. I saw the Defender of Argus and I thought it was interesting. This is why I did it, but it's not actually any good. It protects the Kangors, right? And this could matter a lot because this is worth like maybe 2 16/16s. We got a position around that Cave Hydra too. Oh, it's gonna kill itself though. Man, getting bodied here. They're saving some health late, maybe though. Oh, that was good. I wish we'd killed that. Now I need to snipe one of these two. I think I'm alive maybe either way though. Okay, so really close. 7 health difference. I've had 2 bad freezes in a row though that mattered, that did nothing for us basically. I saw the defender and I like defenders, so I froze, but it's not right. I don't need the defender.
Blue 10 months.
I just lost a roll basically. Oh, you beautiful saint! I can triple the Baron here. I'm in hog heaven. If I can't triple the Baron, I have to decide what to sell. I don't know what to sell. I don't know. I'm trying to clear board space, Papa John, for the death rattles. Like, this attacking first has a higher chance of creating board space. Like, it's unlikely still, unfortunately, right? But it's possible at least. Oh boy. Where's that Baron, bro? Guys, what do I ditch here? I think I'm gonna ditch a Saurolisk, man. I think the death rattles are more important. Oh, but this presents a cleave problem.
See if you can stay on top.
It's so unlikely for him to get both Barons. It's so unlikely for him to get both Barons. If he gets both Barons, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, okay. All right. Now we just need to dodge cleave on the Kangors. Oh, that died first though. That's really handy. So that might fix that problem a little bit. Oh, those took up too much space actually. Oh no. Well, yeah, that did not go to plan. Ah! Ditch 1 Baron. But the problem is, if I ditch 1 Baron, it's a 50-50 instead of a 1 out of 3. It's a 1 out of 3. Awful placement. What would you have done differently? There's no way to hide the things. We have 4 taunts in play. If you ditch 1 Baron, guys, he only has to snipe 1. Right? He snipes 1 Baron and it's game. Righteous shouldn't have gone in the first slot. I don't think that actually hurt us much. I think the Baron should have been sold. I think if you sell the Baron, you basically didn't do anything with the Righteous Protector. I mean, you take a 50-50, I guess, but I wanted a 33% chance. So that's an interesting way to phrase it, right? Like, if you put in 2 Barons and a Righteous Protector, you go from a 50-50 to have no Baron to a 33% chance to have no Baron. If you put the Righteous Protector somewhere else in the lineup, wherever you put it, it doesn't maybe matter, then you have a... You go from a 33% chance to go to no Barons to a 25% chance to go to no Barons. So is that additional 8% increment worth it when you can pop a Divine Shield with the Righteous Protector in the first slot, which is the goal for the 1-1 bumper in the beginning slot? I actually think the 1-1 bumper in the beginning slot is worth the 8% personally. Why do you guys get really weird whenever I revisit old games and talk about the right ways to do things? A lot of like, let's move on. I feel like this is some of the most valuable discussion we can have, like learning from each other's opinions. And maybe you're just bored, maybe you just want to watch the game. Maybe it's as simple as that.
Step aside. Emerge!